It seems like most everything can be accomplished virtually these days. But what about buying a house long distance? Today I'm going to give you some tips about accomplishing this very thing from long distance, whether that be across the country or across the world, or even purchasing sight unseen. So stay tuned. Hey there, if we haven't met yet, I'm Denise Ross with Keller Williams City View here in San Antonio, Texas, and I absolutely love helping people make the San Antonio area their home, and I would love to help you too. I'm getting calls, texts, and emails every day from folks just like you across the country and around the world who are looking to relocate to San Antonio, and I absolutely love it. If you have questions about what the area is like in general or are ready to get your moving process started, feel free to reach out. I would love to hear from you. I have helped people buy property sight unseen, and as crazy as it might sound, it's not as uncommon as you might think, especially in the military world. But after COVID, this is something that we've begun to see more and more frequently, and especially with the market moving as quickly as it has been over the past couple of years, sometimes it was a necessity. So here's the scoop and the tips on long distance house hunting. First, do your research and then do some more. You should always do loads of research when purchasing a home, whether that be 30 miles away or from a different state 3,000 miles away. But digging through the internet and all your available resources becomes even more important when buying from afar. If you've never been to the area before, try to figure out where you want to live based on schools, commutes, or recreation activities. What's important to you? Of course, you're going to have a real estate agent to help you find the perfect home, and we'll go more into that next. But don't just count on that. Use every available resource you have. Go on Google, social media groups, do your research. Just by you being on YouTube and watching this video, you're already starting the research process. Give yourself as much lead time as possible. The earlier you start, the less stressful the process would be. The last thing you want is to feel rushed making one of the biggest purchases of your life. Next, find a local agent who is willing to help you long distance and someone who is very familiar and experienced in that local area. It's also imperative that the agent that you choose be very proficient with technology, because you're going to be relying on that for them to help you the most effectively, whether that be video, Zoom, FaceTime, electronic documents, all kinds of things. In addition, you're going to want somebody who you can relate to and connect with, and somebody who will listen to you about your goals and help you keep on track towards meeting them. When I'm working with a client from out of town that can't be here and they're trying to purchase a property, I will go to the property for them, and just as if I'm doing a showing, but I'll do a video tour, whether that be on a FaceTime or a Zoom call, or by uploading a video so they can watch it again and again, not only showing them the home, but also showing them the yard, the view from the street, the neighborhood, so they can get a feel, does this house meet their needs? Can they envision themselves living here? And so that they can have a proper tour aside from just the photos that are posted on the internet. I try to understand my clients' non-negotiables, their budgets, and their tastes, so that I can be their eyes, their ears, and their nose when I'm videoing a home for them. Often, buyers will make the mistake of finding a home that they like online and then contacting the listing agent about that home. I think this is going about it all backwards, and you need to find an agent that you trust that can understand your needs and work with you first. Also, by working with a local trustworthy agent such as myself, I can help you to avoid pitfalls or possible scams. Next, decide if you can visit the area at all, even if it's just for a long weekend, to scope out the area and see what area you think might be a good fit for you to start searching for a home. Budgeting for at least one visit to your new area can take a lot of stress out of the home buying process with very little hands-on time. It's best if you can visit for even just a short weekend, but if you can't, we can make that work too. You are just going to have to be even more diligent about doing research and advocating for yourself, being transparent and communicating regularly and effectively with me as your agent. But if you do come to visit, be realistic. Don't expect to see 31 properties in 2 days. You won't be able to tell them all apart. They will run together, and you won't remember which one had the fabulous kitchen with the big backyard and which one had the hideous green carpet. Next, rely on your agent to help craft a strong offer to fit that local market. Real estate is very local, so what is happening and what the market is like in the area that you're coming from may not be exactly the same as the market conditions in your new area. So you need to rely on the expertise of your agent to help you craft craft a really strong offer to hopefully get your offer accepted. We've been experiencing a pretty strong seller's market here in the San Antonio area over the past year. And so that means that there is fewer homes than there are buyers. It makes crafting a really strong offer even more important. If something is confusing, don't hesitate to ask questions, even if it seems silly. Regardless of whether you've bought or sold real estate before, the process of buying in a different state will likely be different. So go ahead and ask all the questions, and I will do my very best to make sure you are informed every step of the way. Continue doing your research, even after you get into the option period. Even if you are not here, get the home inspection scheduled and go ahead and do that due diligence about the property to make sure that there are no major problems with any of the structural systems or electrical systems or anything like that. Even if you are not here, the inspection reports are very thorough with a lot of details, photos, and sometimes even videos. When it comes time to sign the pile of paperwork to close on the property, if you can't be here in person, no big deal. These days, a lot of closings are done remotely, whether that be through video or by having a mobile notary come to you. So we can totally make that happen. Usually, there's an additional fee for closing remotely. What do you think? Would you plan a trip to scope out the area or plan several trips to come out to San Antonio throughout the buying process? Or would you be comfortable buying completely sight unseen? If you have questions about this process or about the area in general, I would love to help you. Please call, text, or email me. And if this is your first time to my channel and you found this information valuable, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for our video next week. If you like this video, you will want to check out this one next. Thanks so much for watching.